Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Osaka Baka here, where today we're doing a theme team. As you see in the title, I am doing a Hatterene theme team. I am going against this guy named Sprinz. That's how you pronounce his name? Alright, so I'm going to tell you a bit about my team. So this is my Hatterene. It is level 100, okay, it is trained in just special attack. I forgot to train it in defense or special defense. I probably would have trained it in defense because the defense is a little lacking. But as you see, I went for Trick Room and his Ice Beam did nothing. So I was like, maybe I should just set up a light screen. And he takes a while to make a move. So I use I almost say Ice Beam. I use Light Screen, and he went for the Hydro Pump, but it misses. Okay, and then I was like, I already did everything, so I might as well just attack. Alright, so that's what I did. Alright, I use Psychic, and it does bananas amount of banana. It does so much damage. Bananas. Alright, so he went for the Hydro Pump, which does decent amount, got me in the yellows. Alright, so I went for Psychic again. Alright, I went for Psychic, but he left and went for the Hydreigon. He predicted my move, so since he's a dark type, it didn't do any damage. So I went for the Dazzling Gleam. Since the Trick Room is still up, that means I will go first, unless he has Sucker Punch or something like that. So I used Dazzling Gleam, and it killed him. It didn't faint, it just killed him. Alright, so then the dimensions returned back to normal, which I was like, oh snap, oh god, I gotta put this dimension back up. Oh boy. Alright, so he brings out Fire Dragon, which is a funny name, even though it's not a dragon type, but alright, so I had to get the Trick Room back up real quick. And he Gigantamax. And to my little poor Hatterene, he Gigantamax. So I was like, oh boy, I'm going to get smacked. I am going to get smacked. I was wondering if I could survive this or not, but like, oh boy. So he went for the G-Max Wildfire, which does me all the way to red. I was so happy. Cause I guess the light screen helped out a little bit. I'm guessing that's flamethrower, because like it would be smart if it was flamethrower. Alright, so the Wildfire takes my Hatterene out. So I was like, okay, all that matters is I put that Trick Room up. So as you can see, I had a Focus Sash Hatterene, which I didn't get to use the Focus Sash. And so the deal with that Hatterene was just to pick up the light screen and the Trick Room. So I was wondering which one should I go into. So I went into my second Hatterene, and it had a big root. So I can like so I can just kiss them and take their HP. I got a blooper for y'all about my draining kiss. So I went for the Calm Mind, and it increases my special attack and special defense, if y'all don't know. So he went for another G-Max Wildfire. Alright, so I managed to tank it pretty well, but that Wildfire chip damage is so annoying. So I was like, I already got my Calm Mind in. Might as well go for a Max Mind Storm. I was kind of thinking this time, but anyway, I went for a Mind Storm. I didn't really see a point of going for the G-Max. I don't know what it was called. I forgot what it's called. So as you see, there's my shiny G-Max Hatterene. I really wanted to use Draining Kiss in this battle, but I happened to didn't get to use it. So I went for the Max Mindstorm, which does about half his health. About half, yeah. Alright, and changes the battlefield, so no more priority moves. I don't have to worry about priority moves for a bit. So he used G-Max Wildfire. And I managed to survive that too. And I'm on 14 HP. Well, his G-Max finally ran out, and I was thinking about, wait, if that was the case, I should have just went for Max Guard and just killed him right here. I forgot that I had Max Guard. So I went for the Max Mindstorm again, which takes out Fire Dragon. No longer fire anymore. It's just dead. Well, the Wildfire is still here and doing a lot of damage. It did a lot, not a lot, but like it did enough to take out my G-Max Hatterene, so I just wasted 2 turns. So I was like, might as well send in the Hatterene and just do some damage. As you can see, this Hatterene. Oh, I forgot to mention that G-Max Hatterene was trained in defense, and no, it was a calm nature, which means his defense was up and his special defense was up and his attack was down, and I gave it so it gave it EVs and special attack and defense. I just wanted to get it like even Steven, so I can like take both sides of damage. So as you see, I had a Hatterene. That's how you pronounce it, Hatterene. It has to move Scythe Shock, Mythical Fire, Play Rough, and Dark Pulse. As you see, he set up the Hail, and I was like, he probably think I'm a physical set. So I was special. But only physical move I have is Play Rough. I was just playing around. I could have gave it Dazzling Gleam and other stuff. Well, I just took out the SQ and Mythical Fire twice, and his Blizzard did nothing. I was surprised that a Blizzard did nothing. I was surprised he was physical too. What the heck? I mean, not physical, special. I've never seen a special SQ. Nor have I seen a special Hatterene. So he brought out his Sparky Raichu, his shiny Sparky Raichu. So I went for the Scythe Shock because I was guessing that his I think Scythe Shock uses their defense as they're attacking its defense, and it did a lot, and I was hoping for the Hail to take it out, but it didn't. I was so, that's probably 1 HP, guys. So I was like, I want to end him off with a, I was wondering if I should switch out at first, but I was like, nah, I want to take him out with a Play Rough. So I went for Play Rough, because I was like, it might be funny to take him, and he went for the Volt switch. I was like, oh snap, who are we switching into? And I was just hoping for something funny. And I was like, what is this name? And I was like, oh snap, it's a dragon type. Oh boy. So it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's just funny to use. Alright, so the Hail took me out. So I only had 1 Pokemon. Oh boy. This was my favorite part of this battle. Alright, so I had Hatterene, that's how you pronounce it. So I went for the Calm Mind. So I knew, and then I somehow I thought the Wildfire would still be out here, but I guess it isn't. So I went for the Calm Mind, increase my defense. I was like, he must be a special set. I usually think that was going to be a special set, but he was a physical, and I was like, oh boy, oh god, he got Earthquake. So I was like, it didn't do a lot of damage, and the moveset for this Pokemon, Hatterene, I have Store Powered, Calm Mind, Rest, and Sleep Talk. So I just kept going for Calm Mind until I maxed it out. But before my surprise, it was a special. I was like, wait, he's running both sets? I was confused. But he used Apple Acid and decreased my defense. I was like, no, 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 you can't do that. I need that for my set. But I might speed this part up because like it lasted almost like 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll see you when we get to the good parts. Alright, this is where things get a little bit dicey. As you can see, he been trying to take out this Hatterene, but he kept failing. But if you know what I was trying to go for, kudos to you. But if you didn't, I was trying to get Sleep Talked into Store Power. So if you don't know, Store Power gets powerful over time if you increase your stats. So I was like, it can learn Calm Mind, and I was like, and Store Power, so might as well just like increase his special attack, which is using to attack with, and increase my defense, and it kind of worked out. I was surprised. Okay, I took out the this Cherry on YouTube. Hey Cherry, if you were watching this, I probably put it on Instagram, but you probably see it. But anyway, I took out the Appleton, and now comes out the Blastoise. I was like, oh snap! Please tell me it doesn't have any physical set moves. And it happened. It didn't have any physical moves, so I was like, yes. And this Hydro Pump, Hatterene ate that. That was that didn't even phase it. Anyway, so it took out a Blastoise, and I was like, does he have any other Pokemon? I was like, oh, his last Pokemon is this little 1 HP special attacker, and I was like, oh snap, this could be the game. This could be the game. I was hoping he didn't quit, but he didn't. And he went for the Thunderbolt, and I went for the Starbolt. Oh, that is massacre right there. That was like, oh, that killed two two Raichus right there. But we managed to win. Sorry for making that smacking now. I'm eating. I just ate something. But anyway, we beat Sprinz, and that was the game. Alright. I might show the team at the end of this video. Alright. This is my team I used for that battle. I used my Bold Nature Hatterene, my Brave Nature Hatterene, my Quiet Nature Hatterene, and my Calm Nature Hatterene G-Max. Well, for this set, I was trying to go for the Calm Mind into Store Power. Wait, Calm Mind into Rest, into Sleep Talk, into Store Power. But as it turned out, it kept going for these two moves. I don't know why it kept going for these two moves. Like, I guess it's like a 1 out of 3 chance of it going to Store Power, but like still, I used all my PP to go for that move. Anyway, And then Hatterene, this was a offensive set. I just went for a offensive move. As you saw, I went for play rough instead of a dazzling lean, but don't do that. I was just doing that to be funny. I would have trained in attack, but like the rest of the move was special. I didn't think he had any special, physical psychic moves, so I had to go for psychic. Okay, special. Alright. And it had Hatterene. Her job was to take any hits and set up a trick room. And then, if she can, set up a light screen too. Well, she did her job to the piece. And I'm happy with that. And she got to attack the other Pokemon too. And there's my shiny G-Max Hatterene. I got through a raid in a Discord. I was trying to go for the Draining Kiss Big Root set, which always gave me 100% amount of damage I take back. I gave damage to. I kept kissing from. Then there's Combine. I always try to set one up so I can do some damage. And then there's Confusion, which I didn't really have to have that. You could have Psychic. Where is Psychic? Psychic right here. Or Psycho Cut if you want to go physical set. Side Shock. And then, or Side Shock, yeah. And Mystical Fire to get rid of those little pesky steel types. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other theme teams that if you want me to do, I will try to do it. When I did this, it was so fun. It took me 3 battles to do it, actually. I was pretty happy. But anyway, I will see you next time on Osaka Baka. Peace.